Right now, the country is dealing with the after effects of 3 high-profile trials. Today marks 2 years since Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed. And Georgia state lawmakers declared today Ahmaud Arbery Day, a vigil being held right now to remember the 25-year-old black man killed as he was jogging. The 3 men convicted in his death have also been found guilty of a federal hate crime. Meantime, in Minneapolis, a jury deliberating in the federal trial of 3 former police officers involved in George Floyd's death. These 3 men are charged with violating Floyd's civil rights by not interfering as Derek Chauvin knelt on his neck. Chauvin was convicted of murder. And in Kentucky, the start of a trial linked to Breonna Taylor's controversial death. Former police officer Hankison is facing charges stemming from the no-knock warrant raid in 2020 when Taylor was shot and killed. Correspondent Janelle Fort is live for us. Janelle, Hankison isn't on trial for killing Taylor. His charges involve one of her neighbors.
Yeah, that's right, Nicole. In fact, it's important to note that this is not a murder trial. It wasn't Hankison who fired the fatal shots that killed Breonna Taylor. Instead, the former officer is being charged because of shots he did fire that went through Breonna Taylor's apartment and into her neighbor's home, putting the family in danger.
Trial now underway for the only officer facing criminal charges in the 2020 botched no-knock raid where Breonna Taylor was shot and killed. Former Louisville officer Hankison is facing 3 counts of wanton endangerment. His charges have nothing to do with Taylor's death. It was not the officer who shot her, but instead he's being charged for his decision to fire 10 shots blindly through Taylor's apartment, endangering the family who live next door.
This case is about Cody and his partner Chelsea, who was 7 months pregnant at the time, and their 5-year-old son, who was sleeping in the bedroom closest to the front door when the bullets ripped through the apartment and out their sliding glass door into the night.
The charges are low-level felonies with a maximum punishment of 5 years in prison. In emotional testimony, Cody Etherton described the fear of the bullets flying through his apartment that night.
One more, I literally 1 or 2 more inches and I would have been shot. Which kind of upsets me because I think about it all the time and I'm like, my son would have never even got to meet me. I would have never even got to meet my son.
The prosecution's argument is Hankison's actions were reckless. Defense attorneys argue the former officer did what he was trained to do.
His actions were reasonable and justified given the chaotic situation he was in.
Now, day 1 of testimony also saw several other officers who were in part of that raid take the stand. This trial is expected to last about 2 weeks. Nicole, this Friday, the jury is expected to go to the crime scene at Breonna Taylor's former apartment.
All right, Janelle Fort, thank you for that update. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.